topic. It's about modal verbs. I explained the meaning of modal verbs, and we have some modal verbs. We use them in some sentences. Okay, what is the meaning of modal verbs? It means auxiliary verbs are those verbs which comes with main verb. We can use them with main verb, and it has to come after a main verb without having anything. Modal verbs, modal verbs plus main verb, we have some like may, made, and could. We use may, made, and could to talk about present and future possibilities. For example, I may need to do more work on those boots. It is a possibility whether I made it or not. It's used for present or future. We can use for both. I use made. As you know, after subject we have made, then we have a base form, a main verb. Okay, it is the use of may, made, and could for future and present possibilities. Something that we are not sure about, that what will happen, it will happen or not. Okay, another part is use will and want to talk about future definitives. Using another modal verb, it is will and want for future definitives. Future definitives means something that happened in the future. I am sure about it. I know it is definitely will happen. That's why we use will and want. As you know, after will and want, we use a base form. There will be a big success. It is for future definitives, and we use base form. Now I write you some examples for future and present possibilities, and also for future definitives. The first one, I write 3 examples for future and present possibilities. First one, I use may. She may success in the test. Full stop. She, subject, may, modal verb, success is the main verb. And we talk about a possibility that she may success or not. It is like that. 2, I made win the trophy. I made win the trophy. I'm not sure about it, but I try hard to win the trophy. Another example, they could participate in the game. They could participate in the game. It is for modal verbs, may, made, and could, for future possibilities and present possibilities. Now I use some examples, and I write some examples for you about will and want for future definitives when I'm sure about something that happened in the future. Like, for example, he will go for the meeting. he will go for the meeting, or he won't go for the meeting. Or we can change will to won't. He won't go for the meeting. I'm sure that he will go for the meeting or he will not go for the meeting. It is for future definitives. I hope you understand it all, and it's an exercise. You can do it and try to choose the right answer, and show me that you understand the topic or not. Thanks for this one. Now we have another part. It is also it's about modal verbs. Okay, another modal verb we have is have to, had to. Have to and had to. When we use have to and had to, we use have to and have to talk about something that's or was necessary. That's or was. Now I explain it. We use have to and has to for necessary, something that necessitates, something we have to do it. It is necessary to do it. Okay. We use have to for present. Have to for present, had to for past. Had to is the past form of have to. Okay, we use it to talk about something that is necessary. Okay, after have to and has to, we have to has a verb base. Like you have to use your body to keep it healthy. We use it for we use it while we have a base form. Do you have to exercise every day? Also here, while we ask a question, we have to use do. We don't need to use have at the beginning of the sentence because it is a modal verb. Here it's talk about necessary. It's not a auxiliary verb. Okay, it is have to and have to. How about if we say this thing don't need to, or it is not necessary? We use don't have to and didn't have to. Don't have to is the negative form of have to. Negative form of have to. Didn't have to. It is the negative form of had to. Had to. Didn't have to. Okay. We use them to talk about something that's not or wasn't necessary. It is in the present or past. Have to, as I said, don't have to for present, didn't have to for past. You don't have to go to the gym or do a sport every day. As you see here, you have a negative form of don't have to. After don't have to, you have go. I'll write you another example. She doesn't have to meet you. Or for didn't have to, I use another example. They didn't have to see the boss. They didn't have to see the boss. So it is the using of have to and had to with the negative form of don't have to and didn't have to talk about necessary and not necessary. So here we have another exercise. Also, I ask you to do it and try to prove your understanding by choosing the right answer of this exercise and send me the picture of the exercise. Thanks for your attention. I hope you get all